Okay, here we go. Group H. This is another interesting group, I think. We got Belgium, Algeria, Russia, and South Korea.
South Korea.
Starting up with good old Algeria. I have no team highlighted because no one highlighted because
I don't know.
no, because there's a couple players that kind of said, no, I don't feel like playing in the World Cup, and there's a couple players that were injured. So I think they're not as good as they could be. Full strength because they have a guy that plays for Roma. I sent him back to Roma. He's being touted for a high transfer. This is like a 20 million transfer. This United are trying to sell.
Did you talk about Algeria?
What?
Or even to Algeria?
Yeah, Algeria.
They also have a player who plays for FC Stade Rennes in France.
Which one?
I don't know what his name is, but he plays in League 1 in France.
No, they have a bunch because they have a player that's here. Player plays for Napoli, player plays for Livorno, plays for Valencia, plays Udinese, plays for Porto, plays for Valencia, plays for Getafe, Tottenham,
That's all zeros,
Mallorca,
that's my
Inter, Reims, Ajax. I mean, but a lot of these are really young players.
I can see the last 2 World Cups.
They're like in their like low 20s. And some of these, the guys that are older, that are playing for these high-profile teams, I know they're squad players. Like they're not starters, but they rotate them. You know, so they're not pure starters, but they do get minutes. But I mean, still.
They don't have anything that makes you want to see that they're going to advance.
There's no hope. Then we got my dark horse of the World Cup, my definitive dark horse, good old Belgium here. Xavier Courtois, goalkeeper. I think he's number 1 goalkeeper in the
I
world.
think so.
Back line, Vincent Company. You got Jan Vertonghen. You have some other people in the back line, like you do have Alderweireld, and you also have Vermeulen, and you also have Van Buten, which is an experienced player, but still they're not as notable as the other two. Other good guys we got up here, Eden Hazard. Then you also got Kevin De Bruyne and Roman Maluka. You got
Christian Benteke.
what?
Christian Benteke.
Christian Benteke.
He's a striker.
Oh no, he's injured.
He's injured?
Benteke.
Benteke, he's injured? Wow. Okay.
He's been injured for the last couple of months.
Yep.
Shows what I know.
Shows what you know. I'm like Benteke. Okay, but you also have Axel Witsel. I like to call him Witzel's pretzels. And then, well, I think he's one of the most underrated players, Kevin Morales. Solid. So I love watching him play, and the balls he can whip in. Yeah, and then some other guys. Simon Mignon yeah, that is their backup keeper. Phenomenal season for Liverpool. I mean, they're 1 and 2 for goalkeeper. They're solid keepers. I mean, I should say solid. They're world class.
They're probably the top 10 in my list. I know that.
Same here. Then the next, you have Darius Mutants. He plays for Napoli. He's had a solid season. He's a winger. Then you also got Steven Darfour. He plays for Porto. This is a quote from Sir Alex a couple seasons ago. He's like, don't know how this guy's a past master. It's ridiculous. And like, because his statistics are like, this is his full statistics every game he's ever played in his career. He's a centerman, if this gives clarity. He has an 87% pass completion rating. 87% of the passes in his career are
Insane.
that's what
That's probably the highest ever, isn't it?
no.
It's gotta be way up there.
Yeah.
It's way up there. Because Pirlo, Xavi, Zidane, they're all up there. I think Xavi's at 90. I think Xavi's the highest though. Ever.
I'm sure Michael Bradley's not doing that badly either.
No, Michael Bradley's actually in the 80s.
I would assume so.
He's a solid passer. It's just, it's all recorded. Like, there's no real records before like 95.
Yeah, that kind of is the.
So it's the modern day game that they really have records for. So I mean, I would think Pele is actually up there, even though he didn't pass that much, you know. But and then another guy I look at, Marseille Dembele for Tottenham, and Ian Jagai, youngster for United. He is 19. He has one cap for Belgium. I think he's going to be an interesting player. You also have Nasir Chali. This is their golden generation.
I can see that. You need like 20 out of them.
I need 20. I mean, I could do that for Spain too,
Yeah.
and Germany as
Spain.
well.
Yeah, Spain and Germany.
But I think
this
it needs.
could be the sleeper of it.
I think Belgium needs more credit than they're given.
Oh yeah, they're underrated.
I think
or
they're-
people give them underrated.
I think. Well, I mean, like people that really love soccer understand how great Belgium is,
Oh, yeah.
but it's the people that are just the casual fans. Even if it's like someone from Spain, they're like, Spain's the best.
Yeah.
Nothing else is gonna happen. So they don't realize, hey, that these guys do.
Yeah,
Then,
they're gonna crumble.
The next people, Russia, they lost their captain to injury.
That's a
I
shame.
think Taylor Twelman said it best today during the U.S. Nigeria broadcast, because they listed off the names. And they're like, this is a World Cup winning roster of all the people that they just named off the people that were injured, and they're like, them all together is a World Cup winning roster. So, I mean, they're not in talent, but another great keeper. I think he's very underrated. Igor Acapinino.
Acapella.
Then you got Igor Denislov, Alan Zhagove. You don't pronounce the J. I know you don't pronounce the J. That guy. Zhagove.
Jaguar.
Something fun. And Alexander Kursakov. Yeah. And then they lost their captain. I think that can't affect them. Then South Korea, I didn't really highlight anyone because they're kind of falling back. You know, I mean, there's Lee Chung Young. I know who that is. For Bolton. Yeah, he's a winger. Solid winger. Their keeper is always good. It's the same keeper.
We got one place.
No, they don't have their keeper anymore. No, they don't have him. I mean, you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's good.
Eyes everywhere.
He's like, I'm Superman.
I mean, all they
What are
do-
you talking about? I'm Superman. So yeah, I think South Korea are going through a falling state, while Japan are rising. South Korea are falling.
And China's still not on the map.
Yeah, China's still on the map. China is China's the poor man's Japan. Okay. We gotta get this ball rolling because this is our last group, guys. This is the last group.
And
Then we go to the round of 16. Okay. First game. Belgium and Algeria. I think this is a statement match for Belgium to set the tone for the tournament. It's going to be 4-0 Belgium.
Oh, I cannot agree with you more. It is.
Agreed.
4-0.
Make a statement to people like, we are Belgium, we are going to try
Next
to
game, Russia, South Korea. I think it's going to be a 3-1 Russia. Because Fabio Capello is their coach.
I think that's good. About a good point.
Also 2-1 Russia.
Okay, so we're going 3-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did
We
3-1.
both said 3-1.
I know, it's a weird tie. I can't put 2.5. Next one is Belgium, Russia. Belgium 2-0. It's another statement. Even though it is Fabio Capello's Russia.
I'm going to say 2-1.
2-1.
Belgium.
I'm just gonna give 2 Belgium.
2-0.
Yeah, so I was seeing what we could use the Robert. Because I was saying 3-0, you said 2-0, you said 2-1.
So 2-0. I think Belgium needs to make a statement with their group, and this is how they're going to do it. South Korea, Algeria. I think it's going to be a 3-2 South Korea. It's going to be a big blowout match.
I can see this as a tie. I mean, I'm not just by looking at the team and South Korea. They're both. They don't have key players, so I just say 1-1.
I'm going to say South Korea beats Algeria by a score of 2-1, just because South Korea's players that are on high-profile teams actually start or get quality minutes.
But they don't have that many players. They have a lot of injured players this time around. No, yeah, most of their players are made up of this K-League.
Oh, well, then.
Yeah.
1-1.
If not K-League, I mean,
They're also in the Bundesliga now.
Augsburg. Jidong Huang plays for Augsburg, and Hung Jong Ho plays for Augsburg. Park Ju Ho plays for Mons, and Ko Ja Shell plays for Mons as well. And so, they have Son Heung-min. I forgot about him.
Oh, he's in it.
Oh, this is higher hopes. No, this is gonna be 4-1 South Korea.
I think it's gonna be 2-1 or 3-1.
I'm so high on that guy. That guy is such a good player. He's only 21. I forgot that he's on South Korea. I said to look at.
You put it that way, 3-1 South Korea's my prediction.
Yeah, I forgot.
Nice.
It shows how this is the last group, and I kind of want to get over it.
Right.
There's a lot of second tier English championship teams. 3-1. Next one, Belgium, South Korea. I think it's going to be. I think Belgium will rotate a couple players in, or they'll make a statement. It's either or. I think it's going to be a. I think it's going to be a 3-0 if it is a statement.
Yeah, 3-0.
I would say 3-1.
It's a 3-0. And then Algeria, Russia. I'm going to go 2-0 Russia.
I think 1-0 Russia.
I said 1 Russia and Kirjakov with the goal.
So what's the score?
1-0, so Kirjakov with the goal.
So 1-0.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Tally up the points is just Belgium, obviously.
No, it's Belgium, Russia. I mean, there's no. You don't even have to look at it. Yeah, okay.
Now,
So,
round of 16.
oh, crap.
What?
Okay.
Belgium and US.
Dang it, it's two teams that love. Okay.
Hey, was you do round 16 next
Alright, no, we're about to preview the round 16. Or at least